Officials of the striking doctors today got a reprieve after the Labour Court suspended their sentencing for another 5 days. Presiding Judge Hellen Wasilwa said the move is to give officials more time to call off the strike. This means if doctors will not have called off the strike by next week on Tuesday, the one-month sentence handed down to officials of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union will be affected.
Suspend the sentence that I issued, and I'm suspending it for 5 days. 5 days which expire on 31st, because on 31st I want to come back and hear the parties. The parties meaning that if there are responses from the other parties on this application for review dated 24th, they should respond so that we come back together on 31st of this month, that is on Tuesday next week. We hear if we need to review. If you are negotiating, and that is not what is before me. What is before me is the application for contempt. And I let it be clear that I'm not hearing the application for negotiation. But if this court is given an opportunity by the parties that are negotiating to come and ask this court to also help in those negotiations, I'll do it. But as you know, I cannot meddle into the parties' affairs until I'm invited into it. So I'm only dealing with that issue, but I've heard what Masese has said. I also know that this court actually has wide powers and can enter into this arena of the negotiations and resolve this issue. So I'll suspend this sentence further, so the doctors will not be going to jail today. They have 5 more days. And this 5 days is not for negotiation in my view. It's for calling off the strike, because I'm dealing with the case for contempt. It's for calling off the strike. The negotiations are the sidebar, but you are allowed to continue with the negotiations. So we come back on the 31st. The respondents, you have 3 days.